know you guys are probably like, ah man, another German video. Well, obviously that's not the case because there's a Swedish flag behind me. So I decided to go dive nose deep into Sweden because I'm just like, I wonder what life is like in Sweden. And I am going to be checking out some artists from Sweden too, because you guys have been blowing up my DMs with artists that I should check out from Sweden. And of course, I have to go change my camera battery because it died. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second, guys. Whoop. We can't all be great. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Alrighty. And we are back. Bring in the clown. Alright. Now we're back. And better. Cool. Oh no, that's not cool. Right there. Oh, a little bit more. Cool. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. See exactly what Sweden has to offer and what I should not do while I'm in Sweden. Let's get it.
To the channel. In this episode, I'm going to talk about 5 things that you should not do in Sweden. Whether you're coming to visit or moving here, these are 5.
Oh God. Oh God. Long commercial. Long commercial.
Want a
Long
faster
commercial.
Try
Yes.
this.
Yes. Yes. Hold on. Come on.
5 things that you definitely don't want to do. Things that I've picked up on over the course of my 9 months that I've been living here so far. And so the first thing that you should definitely not do when you're in Sweden is stay inside when it's a perfectly nice sunny day outside. So I'm going to take my own advice and go for a little run to start this video off. And then I got the next 4 for you guys coming right after this.
Swedish attempt. Episode 2. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. 5 things I have to do in Sweden.
I mean, just look at this day right now. It is so nice, and after going through 4 months of dark and cold in the Swedish winter, it would be an absolute crime to not be outside enjoying this beautiful Swedish weather when it's around. Alright, so I'm back inside now. I feel really good that I got to get outside, enjoy some of that Swedish sunshine. That's pretty much unbeatable. The second thing that you do not want to do when you are in Sweden is get weirded out by these Swedish.
Hold on. I missed the first thing. What did you say the first thing was?
Right after this.
Swedish Sunday.
Months that I've been living here so far. And so the first thing that you should definitely not do when you're in Sweden is stay inside when it's a perfectly nice sunny day outside.
Oh man.
Outside
all right.
Enjoying this beautiful. The second thing that you do not want to do when you are in Sweden is get weirded out by these Swedish silence. Now in Sweden, people are oftentimes, when you go on like the public transportation or out in public, like people usually don't talk to strangers here in Sweden. In America, people are much more bubbly and friendly on the outside, and there's lots of like small talk and things when you're out in public. In Sweden, it can be really, really silent, and that does take some getting used to. But heck? Swedes are extremely nice people, and if you need help with something and you actually ask them for help, they will oftentimes, and most of the time, they will actually help you. But it does take some getting used to that Swedes are gonna be just a little bit more reserved on the outside than a lot of other countries. But don't get weirded out by it because Swedes are super awesome people. Number 3 on this list, don't come to Sweden without at least trying to learn the language a little bit.
You know, I'm half Swedish. Hej, hur har resan varit hittills?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like, how has your trip been so far? Yeah. Yeah.
Now, it's pretty much known that Swedes are really, really good at speaking English. They were rated as the #1 country in the world for speaking English.
Sweden was rated the #1 country in the world for speaking English? Outside of America, bro? I mean, over America. That is crazy.
Years in a row. So they have excellent English skills. And if you come from an English-speaking country, it's really, really easy to get around in Sweden because so many people, pretty much anyone you talk to, they're going to have good English skills, and most people can speak pretty much fluent English. But with that being said, when you go to a different country, whether you're visiting or plan on staying for a longer period of time, it really goes a long way when you go out of your way to learn the language of the native people that live there. In my case, I've really made a strong effort to try to learn Swedish, and I have a bunch of tips in another video about how to learn a new language in 6 months. And if you guys want to see me speaking Swedish on camera, I've now made 3 videos at this point showing my progress of speaking Swedish after 6 months in Sweden, all the way to my most recent video where I speak Swedish after 9 months in Sweden.
That is crazy.
So it really is worth.
I guess we should totally do that for this channel too, because I'm learning like 3 different languages, or 2 different languages mainly right now, Serbian and German.
Learning the language. If you're just coming for a short period of time, just learn the basics, like hey då is goodbye, tak is please and thank you. Hey, you can just say when you're saying hi to somebody. Tjena would be another word for hi. Just learn some of those basic words, and it's gonna go a long way to show that you're at least making an effort when you are here in Sweden. The fourth thing that you do not want to do here in Sweden is wear shoes into somebody's house. Now in Sweden, they really have an indoor shoe culture. So like the school that I work at, the kids and the teachers do not wear outside shoes inside the school, just because, especially in Sweden in the wintertime when they have all the snow and the slush on the ground.
Wait a minute, they take that even into the schools too? So like in class, is everybody barefoot or something? Like that's kind of
it can get really, really dirty indoors if you're wearing your outside shoes inside. So it's actually a really, really good rule, and just like a cultural thing that they have here in Sweden. Take your shoes off when you're visiting somebody. Just help keep their place clean. This kind of struck me as weird when I first came to visit Norrköping, and we went to go visit a potential gym, and we asked the person that was working at the gym, hey, can we take a tour of the gym just to see what it's like? And she's like, yeah, sure, go ahead, but take off your shoes. And I was like, wait a sec, my shoes are completely clean. It's the middle of summer right now, but I didn't really understand why they wanted us to take our shoes off, especially at a gym. Because,
well, I mean, hey, man, that's the best way to squat too, man. No shoes on, that's the best way to squat. That's crazy.
In America, you never have to take your shoes off at a gym. But after having lived in Sweden through a winter and seeing like how dirty it can get with your outdoor shoes, it completely makes sense why they have that rule here in Sweden. Okay. And the 5th thing that you do not want to do while you're in Sweden is don't forget to enjoy some fika while you are in Sweden. Now, Swedes are really known for having a good work-life balance and taking a break once in a while, and I think nothing like summarizes this whole concept more than fika, which is basically like their special word for having a coffee and a treat, whether it's like tea time is what they would say in England, or every country kind of has their own thing. But fika is kind of like a lifestyle here in Sweden. Have a cup of coffee, have a break. At our school, we have fika time. We have a fika room. Between classes, teachers can go and have a cup of coffee, relax, talk to other teachers. It's really a social gathering centered around coffee, and fika is like a lifestyle here in Sweden. So if you're in Sweden, definitely get a treat and have a cup of coffee and enjoy a little bit of that Swedish way of life. So
that is actually pretty cool. That's really cool.
With that being said, those are 5 things that you do not want to do when you're in Sweden. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you are not already, especially since you guys made it to the end of the video. I love to talk about Sweden on this channel, so if this is something that you guys are interested in, be sure to join this.
That was actually pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I learned a lot, actually. Did not know that. I mean, I even learned, like, what is it? He's like, talk, hey, and what was the other thing? Jew or zoo or something like that. I don't know. But pretty interesting facts. And in fact, I feel like not wearing shoes inside of a house, that's kind of a common thing with a lot of other countries. I know America's very like free willy, but even here, I don't wear shoes around the house like that. Sometimes I do. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do. If I'm in a rush, then I'll throw my shoes on and I'll like run through the house really quick and go grab something really quick and then leave. But you know, I guess it's more, and it's like there's a higher chance of it being enforced in other countries, in people's households, and even in like the environment than it is here in America. So that was actually very new to me. Anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. We are posting videos all day today, so you know, stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys very shortly in our next video. But until then, take care. Let me know if this information was accurate. Peace.